Alright, let's get into practice map really quick to get a warm-up done. And then we'll probably go check on that North Pole server we've been working on and see where they're at. See if we can help the war for a little bit tonight. Let's do the Tomcat again. That was disappointing yesterday. I messed that all up. I'm usually much better in the Tomcat.
Z1 on station at Pulse 328 for 170 at 1,600.
What's the loadout? That'll be fine. Sparrows and winders. Oh, I need to check the key binding on that. We'll do that here in a minute. I need to update and see if my SRS needs an update. So let me start it right now, because I bet you it needs an update. I haven't used SRS in a while. Yep. Oh shoot. We'll do that after the warm-up because I gotta reboot DCS really quick to do the SRS, so we'll do that really fast after the warm-up. Let's just do a 2-ship. rotating.
Okay. I've got some dirt on the nose.
Alright, let's hit the guns and get up. Yeah, 4 Sparrows and 4 AIM-9s.
Bandit, Bra, 100, 49 miles.
That's probably him. What are we at? Almost 28,000 feet. Oops. Forgot to prep the missiles. That's alright.
There's a Bandit, 095, 43 miles.
We're not going to spike them until we get way closer. We don't have any Phoenixes or anything like that, so we're going to have to get close to get a Sparrow shot. So we're going to have to shoot one and merge with the other. How fast are we going? Oh yeah, Mach 1. We're coming in hot. I'm surprised I don't see them actually. Just because the air is so cold, we're conning already. Although we're a little higher. No, we're almost co-equal. I'm really surprised I don't see the trails. Oh shit, lost them.
Roger that.
Okay, now I'm getting worried. There they are. There they are. I see the trails. Oh, we're already doing Mach 1, actually.
Target, 14 miles. That's a duck.
Fox 1.
Target, 8 miles.
Oh, they're turning away. That missile might not get there. Maybe, maybe, maybe. It's gonna be close. Oh, we got him. Never mind, that worked out. Well,
This is it.
now the wingman is
The
kind of
bandit
screwed.
is down.
Oh, which way's he going?
We're at 4:30.
Yeah, we're slowing down.
12 o'clock.
Is that the sun? Oh, that's not the sun.
12 o'clock.
Fox 2.
400. 12 o'clock
Wait for
low.
flares.
Low. 11 o'clock low. 11 o'clock high.
Shoot. We're gonna have to roll up and over.
Missile miss. 3 o'clock low. Speed 300.
Yeah, he's got us in a roller.
12 o'clock low. Looking like 340. On at 12 sharp.
Fox 2. No, that's not a good shot. I have good position. I should have held it.
Shoot him. Okay,
I
that's
got him now,
300.
though. Fox 2.
Passing 270. Looking good. Keep it coming. Splash.
There we go.
Bandit is down.
I should have held
300.
that first shot. I was getting into the control zone. I was working the angle pretty good. I should have held the shot.
7 o'clock low. 7 o'clock low. Speed 330.
He doesn't
7
want to.
o'clock. 7 o'clock low.
It's easy to make. He's dead, Jester. Shut up.
360.
What are you doing? You don't have to tell me where the dead guy is. I got it. Damn, he almost went down on his own radar site. I wonder if I can ACM a sparrow
We're at
on the
390.
ground right there. I don't even think I've ever tried that. I don't think it would let me. Alright, let's find out.
Speed 360.
It went off the rail. Oh, it's gonna... I need to put the nose down farther. There we go. That might actually hit. Oh my god, it went right above him. That was close. At least now I know you can ACM a Sparrow. That'll scare the crap out of him. I bet you if you come straight down at it, you can almost aim it pretty decently. I wonder if I ACM a Sidewinder, it'll go after that bonfire. Close, close. Oh, very close. It damaged him slightly. Alright, we're out of Sparrows. No, it's not reading the bonfire at all.
Hey, the sink rate is too high.
Ah, I blew up a yeah, Sidewinder hit right next to the radar. Sidewinder's a little tiny explosive. Well, anyway, that was worth learning, I suppose. Alright, I'm gonna jump off really quick. I'm not gonna kill the stream, but I'm gonna jump off of DCS. Let me put up a splash screen really quick. I gotta reboot DCS for SRS to do its thing. There's my be right back screen. Alright, this will only take a minute or two, hopefully. And that way we'll have the SRS radios up. Alright, there we go. SRS is downloading. Oh, that took like a millisecond. Oh, I gotta install a runtime now real quick. SRS is updated. So it says. Alright, relaunching DCS, and then we'll restart SRS, and they should sync. We'll just go to specials and make sure once SRS is synced that we'll turn in the auto log. That way it'll automatically join the SRS for whatever server we join, and we should be good to go. There we go. I was like, Jesus, is the V gonna come in or what? Alright, now let's turn on SRS. Controls. There we go, okay. Alright, SRS is up. Alright, multiplayer, let's go on to... Let's see, it was North Pole Caucasus. Oh, I wonder how much farther they got. We were... Well, we were at Mineral and Vodi and starting to head south, I think. We need what? Or no, we were taking Mozdok. We already had Mineral and Vodi. We were doing Mozdok and heading south through Beslan to Tbilisi to win. That shit might be over by now. North Pole Caucasus. Oh, nobody's there. Well, it sounds like SRS connected. We'll see once we get in. I'm not gonna be able to mic check if nobody's on the server though. I guess I'm a little early. I usually don't get into the multiplayer servers till like 10 o'clock, so. Oh, nope, it's a Fresh War. That's why nobody's here. They beat it. They beat it last night or today. This is brand new Fresh War, yeah. Alright, well, let's switch maps. Let's see what everybody's on. Nobody's on any of the North Poles. Nobody's on Shadow Aces, so we can just choose a server now. We can just go into a return to pre-contact for tonight and just fly some flights and help one of the smaller wars. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to fly anyway with my stupid legs tonight. Man, nobody's on Heatler's Cold War either. That's crazy. Such a popular server. Return to pre-contact's loaded. We'll do Caucasus because it's small. As in it's not, 50 miles from one area to another area. It's a little bit smaller than that. Okay, what do they got? They've gotten Krasnodar working for Maykop. Alright, hotel. It's got Estrella and normal stuff. Man pad, some normal stuff. Everyone's got Hornets and Vipers. My gosh. But there is Navy out here still too, so we got boats to kill. Well, we could grab a hog and go to town and kill as much stuff as we can. Or we can grab a helicopter and kill the stuff and capture the point at the same time. What do they have back here? SA-3 site. It is operational. One Strela guarding it. Tanks and man pads and Shilka guarding the pad. Okay, they're shooting harms at Sam's site, so it looks like they're hitting Maycop. Interesting that they're skipping the Sams right in front of them and shooting at the ones way out here. That's interesting. Alright, so let's come out of Krasnodar. It's a little busy. We'll just have to watch out for other people. Make sure they don't run into us. Let's go ahead and, well, don't do that. I don't want your crap. You got everything bass-ackwards. Alright, let's go Mavericks and 105s probably be good. We can do 2 105s, 6 Mavericks, and then a couple of JDAMs. The world needs more JDAMs. What's up, Charged? How are you doing tonight? That's what I thought. My radio doesn't... That keybind doesn't work. Alright, where are we going? I guess we'll hit Hotel first. And then we'll hit India. And then we'll RTB. If we survive all that. Alright, let's start broadcasting the data link. What was Hotel? That doesn't say. 16 is Hotel, 17 is India. Yep, Hotel. And we need program E. And we need to turn off all of our formation lights and collisions. Alright, where are we? We're right on the runway. Perfect. We gotta wait and see who's taxiing and who's getting in the way. Alright, so Bowman is coming into land. Flashbangs probably is coming into land as well. Holy crap. He is not on speed. He's like nose down. Diving for the runway. There he goes. He's bringing it back. Uh-oh. We gonna have a ramming? This might be a tight runway. No, they're fine. He's coming in a little steep, but he's alright. He flattens out good. Little hefty. Okay, here we go. Alright, we'll circle back around, get a little altitude, and then we'll get our lightning pod looking over there at hotel, spot our targets, get a game plan, and then make it happen. Piece of cake. Just depends on how wild everything gets. When you get a lot of people in a small battlefield, sometimes there's just bombs and missiles flying everywhere and the friendly fire gets pretty thick. Doesn't happen that often, but every now and then you get like some people going crazy in the servers. Although the free weekends are bad, man, when people don't really know what they're doing at all. That's when you get people ramming and running into everybody and shit. Hotel is just right across the water. So let's arm the EAC. Let's get a decent gradual climb set. Yep. What am I looking over here for? Okay. There is a Strela. First target, Shilka right next to it. Alright, so Strela, Shilka. That's what we need to find first. Okay, that's just a shit truck. Might be trees in the way of our truck. Here we go. Not sure what the hell that is. I still don't know. There's the truck. That's the Shilka, probably. That must be the Strela. It just looks weird. Alright, there we go. We got a speed marked on the Strela. Let's get the Mavericks warming up. We'll use Mavericks to aggress the Shilka and the Strela here for the start, and then we'll just glide a 105 into this area where the Shilka and the T90 is and hope the 105s clear it all out. And then we can gun whatever's left and then move on. Oh, this guy's going crazy with rockets. He killed the field mainly. It's a good try. Rockets are rockets. Not exactly a pinpoint munition. Alright, we've got 2 minutes left on heating up and aligning of the Mavericks. Clouds look pretty low today. I don't even think we can break 10,000 feet without getting into the clouds. We're gonna have to stay a little low. Which is fine, we're gonna end up low anyway. Yeah, that's definitely the Strela. Whoop, you can see the launcher racks on the back there. Yeah, that's the Strela. Minute 20. Man, this is the longest friggin' 2 minutes. I'm ready to shoot. How far are we out? Yeah, 15 miles as soon as I roll in. Won't take long to get a shot off. "20 seconds. You're shitting me. Oh wow, they launched a whole bunch. It's alright. They're not coming for us yet. Let's reset our speed on top of the Strela right there. Alright, there we go. We're good to go. Rolling in. Alright, and the slaving. There he is. Let's see if we can get the Shilka first, because we can snap target to the Strela, because that's where our targeting pod is. Come on, give me contrast lock. How far are we? 10 miles. We got a little bit closer before we can get contrast. Any minute though. Right there, come on. Gotcha. Rifle. Alright, switching racks. Rifle. Okay. Off left. Let's reset the Maverick Seeker so we don't roll it. So the missile that hits first is going to be the second one we fired. So the Strela is going to go down first, and then the Shilka should go. Those fulcrums are still coming, aren't they? Come on, Mavericks. Those were max range shots, though, so... It's like 8 miles left, roughly. There we go. Looks good to me. Yeah, okay. Now we need to get parallel, and let's find... Back in the backfield here, there's a bunch of tanks over here somewhere. Let's see if we can get an idea where they are. Okay, they're right there in that weird tree line. Right back here somewhere. Right around in there. Yeah, I see them. Alright, we're going to drop two 105s right in here. Marked. How close are these fulcrums getting to me? They're gonna get close now. Man, those fulcrums just killed everybody. Out of all those jets in the air, no one can stop the fulcrum. We might have to run after I drop these bombs. We got no air cover. Unless somebody miraculously starts shooting at the fulcrums. They're kind of getting free reign right now. Alright, 15 seconds to drop. We'll overfly our drop point just a little bit, as we do with all GPS munitions. Never drop at max range. Alright, and max range. Now we're gonna get... Whoa! Okay, there they are, yeah. Alright, pick a one. And... let's adjust that a little bit. Pickle two. Oh, the fulcrums got pushed back a little bit at least. That's good. We're going to dip down lower now. Dip down a little bit lower. There they go, they're going off. Shit. Get them, don't let them run away, hit them. There we go. Got the Shoka, that must be the T-90 right there. Yeah, that's the T-90. Oh, he got hit. He got hit hard. He should be dead, but he's not. He's almost dead. I want to save my Mavericks, so... Oh wait, there's another big tank. Damn, I'm gonna have to use Mavericks. We gotta use Mavericks. Man, I really wish they hadn't nerfed the crap out of 105s. They surely did, though. Alright, coming around. We're gonna have to put a Maverick on each of those T-90s. Nothing we can do about it. Alright, slaving. Rifle. rifle. Should be good shots. Oh, damn, there's a MI8 coming to resupply. We gotta make sure that resupply doesn't happen either. I'm gonna have to get down low and gun an MI8. Alright, what do we got left? 2 Uriels. Alright. Guns up. Alright, where are those Uriels? Oh shit, there's a MiG right there. Alright, we're gonna go air-to-air master mode. Hey, what's up, Knight? How are you doing? Yeah, this is basically, it's a modified old foothold. It's not exactly old foothold, but it's a modified version of it. Mainly it's the old foothold, it's just been extended. Alright, they're not coming after us. Alright, there's the truck. I see one truck. Like the original foothold, like I have the base source code for the original foothold. It just stops at Krasnodar and doesn't have the same amount of units and stuff. You couldn't even really run the original foothold anymore. It wouldn't run properly. So all footholds are just a, you know, an amalgamation of different additions, subtractions, and adjustments that people do on their own in their servers. Alright, where's that other truck? It should be right out here. There it is. Finish this point off right now.
Altitude, altitude.
See ya. Alright, we're out of here. Okay, oh, we need to kill this stupid... A10, there we go. Alright, we gotta find this guy. I don't know where he is. He's down here somewhere. Is he at least high? No, he's not high. He's hugging the damn ground. Alright, we're looking for movement. Try to keep your head real still. I see him. I got him. I see movement. I'm gonna put my seeker on scan. Got him. He's gonna flare the shit out of this, though. There you go. Waste all your flares. Well, that's not really a waste. Oh, it went for him anyway. Nope, he flared again. Alright, I'm out of Fox 2s. Get him.
Altitude,
Damn.
altitude. Pull up, pull up.
Well, 30 mil will do it pretty quick. Alright. I think we're RTB now unless there's no... If the SAMs are gone... If the SAMs are gone, we'll hit them. But if the SAMs are still there, we gotta wait. SAMs are gone. Now there's a Strela there, so let's go ahead and hit the Strela. Oh, let's look at the TADs. 18. We're looking at 18. We've got 2 Mavericks left. We can sling a Maverick over there on that Strela, and then we'll sling a Maverick near that FARP and see if we can kill the man pad too. That'll take care of that whole issue. Alright, let's scout it. Where's the FARP? There's the FARP. So the Strela's back here somewhere. Should be glowing. There we go. That's a truck. Oh, it's not a Strela. It's an SA-3 launcher. That doesn't matter. We don't need to worry about that. Alright, where's that man pad? Okay, there's a bunch of troops around here, so I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit this place with a Maverick. And we're just gonna try to clean it out. Alright, rolling in. Alright, slaving. How far away are we? We should be able to get contrast pretty quick. Maybe? Maybe not. There we go. I don't think I'm going to be able to get contrast on like a person over there. I think that man pad is actually on the friggin' landing pad. Oh, there we go. Let's see if that gets him. I got contrast somewhere on the pad. That guy is on the man pad is on the pad. Maverick's got a very large warhead. It's a big, big, big explosion, so we should get him up secondary. If not, I've got a JDAM. I'll put a GPS on his head. Where is he at? There he is, right. He's right there. So let's get our targeting pod right here. I'm gonna set the SPI right there, and if he doesn't die from the Maverick, we'll get him with a JDAM. That's gonna hit the truck. Oh, that's gonna hit him. Look at that. That guy's toast. I got all of them. They're all gone. Alright, where was that launcher? And we need to find that launcher and that truck. I think that's all that's left there, right? Yeah. And a dude with a rifle. We'll find him too. What do I got left? I've got 2 JDAMs and I've got all 7 Predator rockets still. If we want to preserve our JDAMs, we could probably save them and just do this with the gun. There they are. Yeah, we'll just hit this stuff with the gun. Put the targeter on the truck. Gun's already armed. Rolling in. All right, boards out. Alright, I can see the launcher to the right. We'll hit the launcher first. We just have to... One round hits that launcher, it's going to go up. It's just 6 SAMs on a launcher. Or 3 SAMs, or 3 or 4. It's 4. It's an SA-3 launcher. It's got 4 missiles on it. Oh, I should have used the gun pack, but that's alright. We'll be fine. I'm pretty steady. There we go. There we go. Okay. What's left? A dude with an AK standing next to the fart pad. Did he get him with all those rockets? No, he missed. That guy's having no luck with the rockets. That's like 2 rocket runs in the Phantom. Don't let it discourage you. Rockets are rockets. Where is this guy? I don't actually see him. Says he's there. Oh, there he is. I see him.
Pull up, pull up.
All right.
Altitude,
Hey, we just
altitude.
cleared 2 points out in 1 run. That's pretty decent. What's even left? What do they got over here? Ah, they've got a gecko and stuff over here. We can't go after that. We'll get blown up. We could probably drop a JDAM over there, but I'm not going to. We're gonna RTB. That's enough work for the first run. We'll go cash in the points so the team gets the points. If we die, they won't get the credits. Alright, let's go back to... Is Krasnodar real busy with people? Yeah, there's fucking tons of people over there.
Coach, you on here?
Let's see. I guess we can just fall back to Krimsk. It's not that far of a flight, is it? And I need to redo the key binding on my SRS, because that key does not work. Come on, Trim. There's nobody on SRS though. I'm looking at it. I'm the only one. Which is why I stopped using it. So many people are using Kraz. Oh, I guess I could follow. I could land at Kraz right here, actually. I could land on the secondary Kraz that nobody's using. We'll do that. And it's not as long of a flight. Looks like the NPC helicopters are moving out now to capture a hotel in India. We just need someone to capture. What is this guy doing? Yes, that field is never going to look at you the same way. You've got that field. Actually, where are those going? He's just having fun. He probably loaded up every rocket he could fit on there and fired them all. Yeah, we'll skip the eastern runway, the main one, and we'll go land at the western runway. Which actually, let's go ahead and do an overhead across the holding pattern. That way I don't get in anybody else's way. I don't trust anybody else. I've been rammed by people too many times just trying to fly a pattern to land. So we'll maintain altitude above the landing pattern and cross over. Alright, gear down, flaps all the way down, boards are out.
Altitude, altitude.
And there's our runway. Piece of cake. Aero brake for a minute. Keep that nose up. $85 knots, nose is still up. 80 knots. We're going for it. 72 knots. Not bad. Good, it's claiming the credits. That's the only thing I was worried about, was landing on this other airfield, if it was going to claim the credits or not. It did. Ooh, 235 credits in the single run. That's pretty good. Where are we sitting after one run? Damn, we almost got to the top. Alright, so let's see. Captured. Let's try to capture Juliet. So we're just going to do a supply run straight to Juliet. Alright, we'll spawn at Krasnodar. Let's just grab the Black Shark with my loadout, not their loadout. We'll just do a logistic run really quick to lock down the FARP. Alright, Juliet right there. And what is that heading going to be roughly? Looks like 140 something. Oh, never mind, duh. That's almost south. We'll go 115, 120. And grab supplies. Alright, we're loaded. Let's go. Get moving while we can. Brake is off. Everything else is good. And holding the augs off, and here we go. We're just going to go straight for transitional lift and get moving. Gear coming up. Oh, there's already one moving. That's fine. If he gets there first, that'll just means he'll cap it and I'll reinforce it. That's fine. Turn that alarm off. We're going to be flying low off and on. I don't want to hear that thing going off all the time. We're in a helicopter. We're going to be low. Alright, what do we got? 12 tandems, 4 iglas, and a bunch of rockets. So, we'll be fine. Well, at least we have the munitions to be fine. Actually, we're catching up to that Black Hawk pretty quickly. But we're doing like 280 kilometers. So we're doing like 130 something knots. We be moving. Oh shoot, I gotta take my dose. Went to move my leg and it barely moved at all. Okay. I'm gonna have to preemptively take another dose within like 30 minutes. Just to make sure the legs don't get too bad to where I'm gonna have to stop way early. Yeah, it looks like we're going to beat the old Blackhawk here. There. It just can't keep up with the Shark. At least not in DCS. In DCS, a lot of the helicopters are a little wonky on their speeds. I know they've got the Apache moving a bit slower than it actually does. They got the Hog moving a bit slower. There's a few things they've got moving a little underpowered. I understood it when it was the A model, but when we went into the C2... Actually, the A model moves plenty quick. It's actually lighter. Got a lot less shit in it. That's back when they were still using the penny pod. Hell yeah, we just zoomed past them. We are really close to overspeeding though. What's my collective pitch? 11? Yeah, we're pushing it. She's giving us all she's got, Captain. As soon as I get if I get into the 290s, it's going to start giving me velocity warnings. 300 for sure. Someone's gonna have to tackle them boats. Might be us. We might have to do some pooning, some harpooning here in a bit. Oops. Alright, where's that FARP pad? We are getting close, right? Oh, we're still a little ways. We got a little bit farther to go. Why is my head moving weird now? Huh. It's like sliding a little bit.
Warning. Under attack. Warning. Under attack. Warning. Under attack.
Oh, come on, DCS. Is it locking up? I'm almost there. We're ready to capture this shit. Now I don't know if everything's locked up or if it's just DCS. DCS is giving me the white screen. This application is not responding. The program may respond again if you wait. Oh, come on. Had perfect flights so far. Of course it's got to start messing up. I wonder if that's why my head tracking was starting to slide around. SRS just disconnected. There it went. Alright, well let's clean up the tracks and the shaders cache. And let's do a quick repair. Haven't had a white screen like that in forever. Installing runtimes. Did that SRS thing screw up my DCS? Is that what is happening here? It's saying that the SRS update it did is what broke. That's interesting. Alright, relaunching DCS. Did they stop supporting SRS? I doubt that. SRS has been used forever. And nobody uses the in-game radio crap. Like ever. Every now and then you have like one person messing with it. I think it got more usage on people making YouTube videos using the in-game radios because they sound semi-realistic. But for regular communication in DCS, I don't think anybody just uses the built-in stuff. Oh god, those extra doses of medicine are just making me freaking burn up. Alright, is it capturing? Yes, no, there we go. Alright, it's capturing. Let me jump onto my practice server really quick and make sure everything's kosher on a, my practice server is completely sterile. There's no, I don't have any crazy third-party scripting running. So let's get in here and make sure everything's good. Make sure my head tracking doesn't start sliding around. Should have known something was up. I like moved my head. I would just look to the right and then look straight forward again, and the camera did not move with me. It like started moving with me, and then it slowed down and then slowly slid into place. It's like, what the hell is that? Usually my head tracking is like right on the money. It better be with all the crap I put into it. I used to use the freeware head tracking where you just use a webcam and then some free software, and it worked-ish. But I'll never go back to that because the ish is a big-ass ish. It works better than nothing, but it's very frustrating because it would like stop working all the time. Like if you looked at even slightly a little bit more than it wanted you to, it would just like lock up and move around and slide everywhere. And let's see. Let's just jump into a heli really quick. All right, come on, load in. Oops. And that still feels a little floaty for some reason. That's better. What the hell? 400. Oh, that's a 50 cal gun pod. Alright, let's just fly around for a second. Make sure everything looks smooth. I wish it would have crashed after I captured the point, although there was plenty of people behind me. Yeah, it was going to get captured either way, but that was a long helicopter flight to not pay off in the end. Everything looks good. The head tracking's working pretty good. I don't see any lumps. I don't see any graphical problems. I don't see any lag at all. As I shouldn't. for sneaking up on the Bradley. Don't move. May I see your ID, sir? Not bad for an old disabled pilot. Yeah, this all looks good. I guess let's jump back into the server and see what's up. See if the SRS connects with no BS. Because that was that was a runtime error that caused that. And the only thing that changed was when I did that SRS update. It did a runtime update. This all looks fine. I've still got a couple of flights left in me. Let's go see if we can help them out a little bit more. They definitely might have trouble with those boats. Haven't sunk any boats in a little while. We can do a harpoon strike with a Hornet. Nope. There we go. Almost got it. Well, SRS connected immediately, so that's good. I wonder if that was an old runtime or something. We'll see if it connects to the game, though. It's connected to the SRS server. It's connected to the VoIP now, but it's not connected to the game yet. Okay, game is connected. Yep. It's all working. I don't know what that runtime was, but... Oh! Oh, okay, never mind. I thought they were using cruise missiles to go after the boats. Oh wait, they still might be. What is this? Yeah, they are. They're using friggin' tomahawks for the boats. So, okay. I mean, I guess that's kind of cheesy though, guys. You should try to kill the boats. You should actually try to do it. It's funner that way. All right. What's up here? Oh, they still haven't killed the gecko. They need to kill the gecko. Gecko's a problem. What's this guy bringing? Okay, he'll probably drop a JDAM on the gecko, I assume. I would hope so. That's the only target down here that's a real danger, is that gecko right there. Self-contained portable SAM unit. Gecko. That little thing can get you. Manpads can get you too, but if you know they're there, they're not that bad. Strela, right here, the Strela, It can get you, but not if you know it's there. It's a shore rat. It's a it's a stinger. It is a threat, but it's not. If you know it's there, it's not that much of a threat. Just use a standoff weapon. You're fine. Drop a bomb from pretty high, Maverick, something like that. But that gecko's got some range on it. So let's see what Flashbangs does here. He's up pretty high, so he's already out of range of the Strela. He's too high for the Strela to even shoot at him. That gecko can shoot at him, though. We'll see if it does. Is he going after Maycop? He might be going right after Maycop. Yeah, he's not even going after that. I'm gonna have to kill the gecko, aren't I? Oh, how do we want to do this? We can go up in a Hornet and just jace out, use brooches, and broach like a whole bunch of these targets in one go. And then grab a helicopter to come over here and finish everything off. I just want someone to kill the gecko. If the gecko was gone, I could come in here with an Apache and kill everything by myself if I had to. But that gecko stops me. Oh, there's a lot of air getting up. 2 black sharks, frogfoot, 2 fulcrums. Damn, they're going ham. And these are the worst cruise missiles I've ever seen. They're not going anywhere. It's like they're random. So I guess the boats are still at play too. I don't know. Is there anyone in the chat tonight? What do you think? You want me to go after the gecko and keep working on the points on the ground, or you want me to go after some boats? If we do the boats, we'll probably come out of Krimsk. Well, shit, that's not a good one either. We'll still have to come out of Krasnodar. And that one guy just got himself killed, but he did bomb everything. But he's dead. He suicided. I mean, I guess you can do that. Alright, I know what I'm going to do. We're going to go capture Maycop, and then we'll just have this one point to capture. So I'm going to grab a Gazelle, and I'm going to grab stingers on the Gazelle just to protect ourselves from aerial targets, and we're going to fly over there real quick and capture. Oh, what is the name of this one? Is it? Oh, it's Juliet. Alright, Gazelle, we need quad Mistrals, we do not need a sand filter. And we don't need all that fuel. U.S. Army Air Corps, green-black. Air-to-air missiles, 32 flares, let's do it. We'll just do a logistic run. Get our weapons adjusted. Alright, and what is that? Should be straight across, right? Almost 120. We'll go 110, 115. Oh, logistics, almost forgot. Alright, we got it. We're a little heavy, but we'll get going. Oh yeah, we're a little heavy. Come on, baby. We need transitional lift. Maybe. Jeez. Oh, we are just putting. Oh, we're too heavy. We'll be fine once we get going. We're getting there. we're starting to get transitional lift now. All right, we got force. Gotta get the magnetic brake going. All right, we're on the way. Hello, Bernardo. How's it going? Looks like that Frogfoot's heading for Krasnodar. Turn the volume down on that RWR. I think that's friendly. Just trying to chill tonight and get some flights in. My legs got a little extra messed up today. So we're just doing some return to pre-contact. Looked like the North Pole server we've been working on got completed sometime today while I was not here. So we got to choose a new war. So I didn't feel like choosing a new war tonight. Just because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to keep going tonight. I'm feeling okay right now, but I just took a dose. And I'll take another dose in about 30 more minutes, and then if that doesn't last very long, then I'll probably call it quits after that sometime. Nothing wrong with the old war. Well, it's over, right? When I went to the server, it was the whole map was red, so it got reset. And there was no one there, so I didn't want to start it from scratch on my own. But I think Santa stayed streaming for like all through the morning, because I stopped streaming when I stopped, and then when I was done editing videos, or I was taking a break from editing videos and doing some other stuff I had to do last night, I checked back in and he was still streaming. And then I think when I woke up in the morning, he was still streaming. So I think they just finished it. And how's it going, Snuggles? Hopefully everything's all good. That's not good. Actually, you know what? Flashbangs is the one that suicided himself to capture. So we're going to let him capture it. He was that gun-ho that he just head-butted the point to finish killing everything. We'll let him get the glory. We'll just keep flying this direction. Here, we'll signal to him so... I didn't know he was going for it. Where's he at? I should be looking right at him. He's not counter signaling. He really should be right in front of me. I'm just missing him. There he is. He's coming right below me. We'll just escort on him. Oh, he pulled off. Yeah, keep going, man. It's your capture. You got it. Could have been, who knows? It's that time. Easiest time to get sick when the weather starts changing, getting all weird. You could have also ate something shitty for sure. What is this guy doing? He almost hit a tree. Maybe he didn't accidentally, or maybe he didn't purposefully suicide into that point. Maybe that's like his style. Oh, he would have killed everybody in that helicopter. He'd be reading out. Go ahead and capture it, man. I'll reinforce it. You didn't eat Taco Bell, did you? Because that'll do it. Especially new age Taco Bell, where the ingredients have gotten 10 times worse. I haven't had fast food in a very long time. I can't eat that stuff anymore with all my body conditions, unfortunately. All those overly processed carbs, man, if I eat stuff like that with all the medicine I'm on, it does me bad. We could shoot him. Okay, I can see Maycop right there on the sat. Server restarting in 20 minutes. That's alright, we're gonna be done in 5. Well, that's not true. We still got to kill that stuff at that one point. I think the boats are still there, but this baby's basically done. Wonder how he's gonna land this Chinook. Just slam it down on the ground from like 30 feet. Where'd he go? Did he fall out of the sky? I missed it. Oh, there he is. I don't know what he's doing. Alright, let's start pulling torque out. Like a champ. Man, we're still so heavy. I'm right on the edge of just over cranking here. Hopefully, there we go. We're getting a little bit of the ground effect. We're gonna need it. Yeah, we're gonna have to slide in just a little bit. I'm not gonna capture though. Let's let whatever his name was. I can't remember now. Oh god, where'd he go? He's gone. He died. He literally wrecked, didn't he? Alright, well we're gonna capture it now. Man, what is going on in DCS lately? Alright, we got it. Alright, so we gotta capture this. Hey, the gecko is gone. Somebody killed the gecko. So we need to kill everything here. We can do that with a few different machines. Well, we got Shilka, 2 T90s. So we've got 4 hard targets, 5 hard targets, and a bunch of soft targets. So yeah, we can do this with just about anything. Let's do an Apache from Maycop right here. We haven't jumped in the Apache yet tonight. Let's go old school though. We'll go Ks. We're not going to use the Doppler. We'll just go K model. Oh, actually we're going to have to because... Oh, well, not have to, but I forgot you can't do a full loadout on this server. MTP camo, and we want Ks and 229s. There we go. 229s. That's a very realistic loadout, at least. Alright, we'll put the rockets on the helmet, on the pilot helmet, and we'll put the laser and the Hellfires with George.
9 o'clock. Wing searching.
Let's see, backwards. It's the last one, so this is 20, so it must be 19. How many points do we have? 21, yeah, so 19. So let's go direct to 19. That'll do it. And let's bring up the SAT. I guess we can go ahead and box it. And bam. Alright, bam off. And then get all of our data link information turned on so we can see everything. Video on the TADS. Alright, get George turned on. Grab logistics. Alright, we are about ready to do this. Break off. Alright, George, hold on to your butt.
Radar searching.
Alright. There's our home plate. That should be the enemy. It's not a very long flight. Let's arm the helicopter, arm the chaff.
Hellfire's up. Roger, ceasefire. Missile set to low ball.
Get our rockets programmed. Alright, we're ready to fight.
Radar searching. Radar searching. Radar searching. Radar searching. Radar searching.
And slave. De-slave.
Okay, we can already see one of them. What was the danger? I know there's something that's still dangerous here. The Shilkas and the T-90s. Oh, there is a man-pad too. We're gonna have to get a Hellfire into... What's standing next to the man-pad? A Uriel and guys with AKs? We're gonna have to get a Hellfire over there, at least.
Radar searching.
And then we'll get the Shilkas after that. T-90s. Oh, the server's gonna restart before we get done. That's a bummer. I don't even know. We might be able to get a shot off. I don't know though. It's still a little ways to go. Was my box good? Oh yeah. I got my fire zoned right. going to matter much in DCS, but if I had to write a report, that must be the truck that's by the man pad. If I get a little bit higher, I should probably be able to
Radar
see the man
searching.
pad.
Radar searching.
Zoom in here on the TADs and see what we can see.
And slave. Empty slave.
Oh, now he's not seeing anything. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and post up because we're actually pretty close. We should be able to see some stuff here.
Slaving. Deslaving.
Still just one truck. What's going on? I can see more than that with my friggin' eyeballs, George. What are you doing?
Laser on. Negative. Out of range. Lasers off. Deslaving.
There we go. Man pad.
Blazing. Negative. That's too far.
We got the man pad at least. Let's punk him out really fast. Then we'll go for Shilkas and T90s. Slow up a little bit.
Radar searching.
We're in range, right? Tell me we're in range. Be in range.
In range. Ready to engaging.
Thank you. Rifle. Alright, let's post up a little bit and slow down. Before we start hearing that T90 lasing us. Because you know it's going to happen. Give me it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Radar searching.
Deslaving.
Man pad down. Shilka.
Laser on. Engaging.
Rifle. Then we'll get T90. The other Shilka's up there in the front of the area, so it's pretty far away still. We'll get the two T90s next and the BTR. We could save troops and trucks for the gun and the rockets.
Radar searching.
Didn't die. Oh, damn it. Come on now. 7% damage from a Hellfire. Don't be that invincible tank.
Lasers off. Deslaving.
It's a Shilka. It's not even heavily armored.
Blazing.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer. Alright, we got a good box. Good sight picture. There's nothing in the way. It's a clean shot.
Roger.
We're adjusting.
Roger.
And that looks solid. Look at that. Yeah, he's got an inertial lock on it right there.
Roger.
Rifle.
Engaging.
5 minutes. Let's see. I don't think we can capture the point in 5 minutes, but let's get all the armor out of the way so at least when we come back it's pretty done in. See if we can get the two T90s and the other Shilka minimum.
Good effects. Good effects.
Perfect.
And And slave. Bounty slave.
Alright, T90s.
Laser on. Copy.
Adjusting. Okay, we've got him pinpointed. Rifle.
Firing.
When you start getting those deflected shots, you gotta make sure you get George to readjust the shot once or twice depending on how it looks, and you make him get a good inertial track on it after he does it, or else those shots will start going errant.
Laser. Good vex. Good
Perfect.
vex. Slaving. Bounty slaved.
Radar searching.
The other T90, yep.
Laser
Radar
on.
searching.
See how it's a little off?
Radar searching.
Roger.
Radar searching.
Oh, that T90's sitting on top of another T90 or something. The one T90 drove up next to the wreckage of the Shilka to protect itself.
Radar searching.
We got it though.
Roger,
Radar
engaging.
searching.
I think we'll get the shot here. Good arc.
Radar searching.
Looks good.
Radar searching.
It's coming down nice and steep.
Radar searching.
Good effects on
Yep,
target.
got it.
And slave. D-slave.
Radar
Count it.
searching.
Now there should be a BTR down here. Yep.
Blazing.
Adjusting.
Roger.
Radar searching.
Perfect. Rifle.
Engaging.
Let me see if I can.
Blaze. Those are good hits. Roger. Bounty slaved. Blazing.
There's the Shilka. Oh,
Roger.
that's off. Still off.
Copy.
That's still a little off.
Roger.
There we go.
Roger. Engaging.
Rifle. Did I get anybody? Did I get any of those troops with my rockets? They looked like they were exploding right where all those troops were standing. I wasn't paying attention to the death notice. Boom! Oh no.
Roger. Engaging. Blaze. Good effects. Good effects.
Got it. Alright.
DWASD.
Alright, it's all cleared out. Oh, can I get down there and land in 1 minute? I'm not going to be able to land in 1 minute. There's no friggin' way.
Radar searching.
I'm a decent pilot, but 1 minute for a helicopter.
Ceasefire.
Rotor RPM 5.
Yeah, I'm doing that on purpose, lady. Calm down. We're getting a little nasty with it here.
Radar searching.
10 seconds. I'm getting close, but yeah. Can't do it. We drop down pretty quick, but I can't just slam it onto the ground. We won't survive. Damn it. Oh, I tried. Close. We were closer to busting the engine with that move. Alright, let me get up and stretch my legs really quick and checking to see if they're okay, and let me get my next dose ready, use the restroom, and we'll get back in the server. Alright, I am back, and yep, that leg is knotted up friggin' awful. Tomorrow's gonna suck a bit. What were you doing? Return to pre-contact. Caucasus hot start. Let me take another dose right now. And see if we can finish off this map at least. Hey, Kilo is still neutral, so we just need to capture it, and we gotta kill boats. If somebody doesn't just get in here and use cruise missiles to kind of spend points and make the boats disappear. That's lame, though. Come on, get in there and kill them. We got harpoons, we got JDAMs, we got walleyes, we got hobos, laser-guided bombs, paveways. You can drop any of those on a boat. And those boats... There's no missile boat out here, so these are just regular boats that have guns and stuff, but I mean, you can get through those. There's no missile cruiser out here that's going to shoot down everything you throw at it. Let's just do a quick transport to capture it. Let's see. Make up, what have we not flown helicopter-wise? Oh, we can do it in a HIP really quick. We can use an actual transport helicopter. Big old fat hip. No weapons. Don't need no weapons. Oh, I should have pulled the friggin' pylons off too. Oh, maybe we should have used something that can fly in at night better, but this will be fine. I don't need to see stuff. Sight is overrated completely. Alright, logistics load. Got it. That's all we need. Let's get a 326. 12 miles. It's just in the middle of a friggin' field. Hopefully there's some wreckage out there so I can see it. Would I say 326? That's right about there. Everything else is good. Yep. Break off. Away we go. just have to reference the AWACS map for where we're going. Just because it's in the middle of a friggin' field. If those burning tanks are no longer there, there'll be nothing to let me know that that's the actual strategic point. We'll just land and capture it, and then we'll go after some boats. I guess we can leave all of our navigation lights on and our wingtip lights. I know the wingtip lights look pretty cool. There's nobody out here trying to kill us, so we can just leave all that stuff on so we look cool. If we just follow our heading bug that we set over here, we'll get there soon enough. It's only 12 miles. Where's my... I don't want that radar altimeter alarm going off all the time. The hip! This thing is fun to fly. Except for it's kind of floaty when you go to land. It's got a decently powerful engine, and it generates a lot of lift. So it can be a little bit of an issue trying to slow down and descend and land. Decelerate, descend, and land can be a little difficult until you get real used to it. And even then, it can still be a little bit of a pain sometimes, depending on the wind. It's the only bitch I have with the hip and it's not the hip's fault necessarily. It's an Eagle Dynamics ground effect and friction problem. So in some cases, the hip will be on the edge of WARRRR no matter what you do. You could be at pretty much a hover, zero movement. So you're at a full VTOL hover, and if you take out even a 1/8% of collective pitch, you'll go into WARRRR almost immediately. But if you put in 1/8% of collective pitch, you'll start ascending. You'll start climbing. And it's kind of a weird place to be in. It's like, okay, so you have to like rocket, which is a technique where you don't actually go into a full VTOL state. You slowly descend as you're also moving forward slightly, but not getting transitional lift at all. So you're creeping forward, and you're kind of just rocking your collective slowly back and forth a little bit to kind of coax your way down, like I'm doing right now, to come down in altitude. But you shouldn't have to massage the cyclic so much when you're just coming into land. That I think it's because, like I said, it's really hard to program the oxygen. And DCS does a really good job of it so far, but you have to program all these parameters into the world that you're flying in to make it realistic, to make the vehicles operate the way they feel real. And they just haven't gotten the ground friction and ground effect kind of figured out yet. Still way better than most. Most of the helicopters, I mean, they feel really good. Oh, I was way off course. They feel really, really, really realistic until you start kind of messing around with ground effect. So when you're landing and stuff, sometimes when you're taking off, it doesn't feel right, because it's not. It's real good though. Okay, that's just a light. Should be this field right here to our right. Those are buildings with lights. I don't see any of the wreckage out there from the last stuff that was here. We're in the zone almost, so That's fine. We'll just come over here to the field and land. Let's start chopping some air. There we go. We're breaking through. Now we can start getting ready to come into the cushion. Piece of cake, right? Ah, damn it, we hit the wall. Nope, never mind. I thought we were gonna get stuck on that hover. Yeah, I really didn't see anything. It must have despawned. It must have despawned all the trucks and tanks and wreckage from that engagement that we had right before the server reset to the next day. Smooth. All right, brake on. Let's capture it. Booyah. Alright, yeah, just the boats are left. Did everybody leave? Yeah, everybody left. Nobody wants to kill the boats. That's crazy. Nobody wants to kill the boats. Are these Hornets going to go do it on their own? I wonder if somebody did that before they logged off. Alright, let's just jump over to Krasnodar and let's grab a Hornet and let's... Or actually, we do it from Makop now. We own Makop. Exit. Choose a role. Makop. Let's just grab a Hornet and let's harpoon some boats. Alright, I should have my old harpoon. Yeah, 4-poon. There we go. That's my anti-ship build. Don't need a targeting pod, don't need any of that. We got a ground radar. Alright, we should be just about ready to go. Flaps to half. Everything else is good. Alright, let's do this thing. Where are we? Okay, we're on the very end of the runway. let's get up to like 25,000 feet and head straight for the boats. We'll put 2 harpoons on 2 boats. We might be able to get them with a single harpoon. We might try that just to get this done in one run. We've got 4 harpoons and 3 boats. Let's do 1 each and see where that puts us. Instead of just going all out on each boat. It'll take a lot longer, and I don't know how much. I'm really pushing for time here. My leg is really not gonna be good. It's gonna get real bad here fairly anytime now, to be honest. It's already bad, I'm just medicating the crap out of it, but I can't just keep doing that. Oh, I don't think I have any more injectable either. If it gets super bad, I don't have anything I can actually inject directly into the problem. So yeah, I don't want it to get too bad. Oh, it's too bad it's not darker. The sun's already starting to come up. That's too bad. I kind of like night flying. Alright, here we go. Yeah, give me the lights. We're taking off. I got my bag on here, right? Yep, we got a bag. Oh, nose wheel steering off. Forgot to set my bingo. About 3,000 probably. That'll work. Alright, hitting the blower. And hands off the stick. Gear up, flaps up. And I've got the stick. Now we can turn off the strobes. We're going to use the bag to get up here higher and start heading towards the boats. And then we'll dump the bag as soon as it's empty to save weight. So we're going to have to linger out here a little bit until these things hit. But we don't have to get real high. We're going to program our harpoons to cruise at 15,000 feet. So we just have to be above that. And then we're going to make them go, we'll skim for terminal. Keep them down below any kind of SAMs, hopefully. But I don't think those boats have SAMs. I think they've just got guns. I guess we could do a pop-up on them then, just to see if that'll mess up the guns. If it's just guns, the pop-up usually helps a bit. Alright, first boat, let's just get a heading down the middle. 220. Oh, I'm on 220. Alright, we're coming out of blower. $18,000 feet, let's level off. Save weight, save speed. We've still got fuel in the bag, so that's good. We can keep the bag on longer. Alright, let's get the AP going. Alright, let's fence in, arm it, air to ground. Yeah, we're gonna need this, but we need to go to sea. We need to go to 80 miles. There's our boats right there already. We're ready to fire. Alright, harpoon, mode, RBL, flight, medium, terminal, we'll go pop up. And seeker should be small. Step, actually medium might be fine too. It'll be fine either way, I think. Actually, no, we'll go back to that one. Flight medium, terminal pop, seeker medium, step RBL medium, pop, medium's already set, RBL medium, pop, medium set. Go back to the first one that's at small, and let's put the seeker to medium. Okay, we're good to go. Let's get a lock. Oops. There, now we got a lock. Okay, that's the first boat. Off axis. Should be fine. This baby should be ready to fire. So undesignate that and see what's up. There we go. Alright, let's get this next one right here. Alright, that's 3 harpoons away. How's our fuel looking? Okay, we're off the bag now, so let's... We're gonna just kind of set up an orbit here and wait for our missiles. That doesn't look right. None of this looks right. What is going on? Alright, something is definitely wrong. Oh, because it fucking switched the mode back. Damn it. You piece of crap. None of those harpoons are going to hit it. It defaulted the mode backward to bowl. Alright, where are these boats at? We'll get one of these boats. We'll have to come back. Got one in, there we go, in range. God, sometimes I hate the Hornet. One missile away, that one will hit. Alright, we're RTB. I wasn't paying attention to the stores. Harpoons do that sometimes when you step through, when you're setting them all up. Sometimes it defaults settings when you step through. So yeah, this last harpoon, this one's going out to the boat. Oh, never mind. Okay, maybe the other ones did hit. That's it, the end of the war. So I just had one missile go errant. One missile's heading up here somewhere. Well, that's good. That scared me. I thought all three of I thought all of the first three were defaulted to BOL instead of RBL. So it must have just been that last one that went BOL. Boom! Fresh war, but we're not doing that. We finished that war. Alright, is there anyone in chat that wanted to see something or anything like that while I'm here? Now would be the time to ask. If there's something you want me to go over real quick or anything like that. Well, at least we got our SRS all worked out, so we can start using that again. Well, okay. I don't even know if anyone's watching. Yeah, there's no chat moving on either side. So we're going to call it here. I'm going to rest my legs. It's only a 3-hour stream tonight, but sometimes I got to do it. I'll be back tonight. I'll still be in the Discord tonight. I'm just not going to be able to keep flying. I'm going to have to overly medicate my legs for a bit. But I'll be in the Discord if you need me. I'll still be editing video and stuff like that for a while tonight. Alright, it does say there's somebody watching, so I'm gonna raid somebody. Let me see who's flying. I don't know if anyone's flying right now. Alright, who do we got? I don't know anybody here. That's weird. I see people... Oh, these people aren't even in DCS. They're doing something else. I've done that. Switch games. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to let music play the stream out. You guys go wherever you want to go. And I will see everyone tonight. I'll be in the Discord if you need me. Take it easy. What song do we want to play out? What about one of the new ones? Maybe? I don't even see them now. Alright, everybody. Take it easy.
He keeps kicking me in the dick.